All right, friend. What you going by today?
I'm going by Laeah Jae.
Laeah Jae.
Yes.
Laeah Jae.
Laeah Jae.
Okay, Laeah Jae. Put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is. All right, cool. Hold it just like that.
Okay.
Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this across all of our social media platforms?
Yes, I agree.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything, that's off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
No.
If we ask you something that is off limits, do you understand that you can say no, pass, or move on?
I understand.
All right, let's get.
Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangembugg.
It's your girl, Just K for real.
And we got a special guest. She already introduced herself, so tell us where you originally from.
I am originally from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I am Haitian, Haitian.
Nice, that's lit. How
What's
long you
that
been
mean?
here?
I grew up here. At 4 years old, my parents, my mom, she moved to Florida, Miami, Florida, and then 2 years later, we moved to Georgia, and we've been here ever since.
You said with the last word?
Yeah, make talk louder if you can.
Okay.
Pick up. Like,
Okay. I naturally talk low, so is this louder?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so did you grow up with your dad?
No, I did not.
And it's no relationship, or is it a relationship?
Growing up, he called from time to time, but I think now our relationship is better than when I was a kid.
You was stuck in Haiti?
He was in Haiti, yep.
That'd be like everybody's story, for real.
You're right.
Right? Nah, he got locked up, he got sent back to Haiti, or he was stuck in Haiti.
Also, people's dads don't stick around in Haiti?
Well, it's just like being from Haiti, you can't just fly here. You have to go through legal documents and et cetera, et cetera. And my dad is prideful. He didn't want to go through all that. So, yeah.
Or you gotta sneak in here.
Right.
So, I guess give me, they don't like this type of stuff, you know. Give me a traumatic experience that you had before like 18.
A traumatic experience.
I feel like you brought into that.
What?
I like you brought
Before 18?
Yeah. And after 18, since you seem like you got a lot of them.
Oh, man. It wasn't, I didn't have a lot of them, but, I mean, I would say I haven't had traumatic experiences. I think it's been like me watching things as a kid, you know? Like,
It could be something you've seen. It don't necessarily have to be like done to you.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was like my father was abusive towards my mom. I remember that, like as a 4-year-old, I remember that. Yeah, he was being abusive, and I just remember that particular scenery.
I heard, I used to work for Coca-Cola, and this African guy, he was like, it's okay to beat their women. So is that the same like for the islands? Like, it's like, talk.
acceptable?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's acceptable, but you won't get put in jail for that. Like, if you called if I was getting beat on and I was to call, so like the police or something, like they wouldn't take it
What
seriously.
you calling us for here?
Yeah, it wouldn't be taken seriously. So, yeah, in Haiti, it's like that. Like, yeah.
So could you be with a, go ahead, Kay.
Now I was about to say, you gonna have to call him on me.
Right.
They're trying to take me in.
What you gonna do?
It's gonna be to the death in this thing.
Right.
Talking about it's just acceptable. It's unacceptable.
So you gonna go to jail or you do something?
I hope not. I'm gonna get away. If they coming, I'm leaving.
No, you wouldn't go to jail in Haiti. You would not.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a lot of stuff going on in Haiti. They come to get me. Like, I gotta be special.
Right.
Okay, something you thought you wanted, but God gave you something better.
I would say some job that I thought I wanted, but you know how people say God take you through things to show you a better pathway? I think that's what happened. Like I ended up getting into a car wreck lost my job and I thought it was the end of the world, but then that just opened up more avenues for me. I started focusing more on modeling, acting, and also other things. Like right now I'm in the life insurance business and just owning my own business, and just modeling, acting is like my ultimate career. So I think that happened for a reason, because now I know where I want to be.
You got kids?
3.
For real?
3 kids.
I don't see it though. Usually I can tell.
No, I got 3 kids.
Usually I can see it.
Yeah.
What's one of the weirdest things you've been proposed, I guess, in the modeling industry?
The weirdest.
Or outstanding, something that stood out?
Okay, so I got a story. I'm not gonna say any names, but
Or do. Bug like that.
I wanted to be on this music video, and I happened to have connections to where I could just pull up if I wanted to. But one of the team members was like, "I'm gonna need some ass when you come here, or whatever."
Dang.
You're like, just get ready to bend it over for like that opportunity, and I'm just like, that's not me. But yeah, that was one of the weirdest.
So you ain't go, or you went?
I didn't go.
Who is it though?
I should have went and just like did me and ignored it, but I just didn't go.
Because, I mean, this type of stuff, I like people to know so nobody else won't run into. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not going to say the name.
It sounds like some ugly money Nietzsche shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying that's what it is, but he do fuck shit like that. He asks for sexual favors and to do stuff,
It wasn't him, but yeah, I won't say. they know who they are.
So what exactly is his like job? Like what do you call what he's supposed to do as a job?
I guess I don't even know what particular, but I know this particular rapper has people around him that he just I guess they just kind of take care of him. You know how you have a team.
So he's just a handler. He's not like a he don't have a title. He's just like a handler. A nigga just be around.
Like part of the team, basically.
A handler.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, no.
So he ain't even important. He asks for
Not for real, no. But
but somebody doing it. That's why
somebody doing it. Somebody doing it.
If you just don't do it, then they won't keep asking. But they asking because they know somebody gonna give it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because some girls do. They'll fuck everybody they run into. I done had girls like that. A girl like that on the show. Like whoever she run into, she'll fuck. Like.
But it's like after you do so much fucking, and what if you don't make it? Then
it's still a possibility that they can, so they'll just do it anyway. Like.
I mean, you just limit your value to what that is. Like, it's not, you won't never necessarily get to a point of being able to call shots. You can get paid for a gig or whatever, or brought in for a gig, a little bit of money, but you won't be able to name your price. It's like, we know what we could get you for.
Right.
I guess it started like that in Hollywood, and eventually, like, they get some type of respect, but they be fucking the dudes and the women.
Yeah, you see Diddy in a lot of mess.
Yeah.
Everybody, man, he messed up when he took that settlement with Cassie. That's admitting that you guilty to something. That's why you settled, so nothing else don't come out. He about to catch a class action.
But I'm saying they sued the company. They didn't sue him directly.
Well, he's about to catch a class action suit.
Yeah, he might as well do that. What's the other guy who went overseas?
Oh, I don't know, but I know what you mean.
Russell Simmons.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he took off because they
was accusing him of rape and stuff.
He might as well just take off.
Yeah.
And run his business from over there.
A lot of companies starting not to to drop their business, especially like female businesses and stuff. Yeah, I was just watching something on that. That man about to see some. I'm ready for. I feel like everybody in Hollywood, they about to start telling, like, it's about to start coming out.
I feel like back then, it was probably more scary to do it. But now it's like, okay,
you got social media. Yeah, you could be like, this is gonna happen to me, and this is who's gonna do it. Not necessarily gonna be protected, but
but Diddy, as a person, he don't seem scared. But when you know people are paid to so for somebody to kill you, it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 rules or boundaries a person must follow to date you.
3 rules they must follow?
Yeah, or boundaries. You single? Or you,
I am single. I'm single. 3 rules in order to date me. Okay. I like a nigga with ambition. Like, I need you to have some type of ambition. I'm not downing 9 to 5. Like, I don't down that at all.
You don't think you can have ambition and have a 9 to 5?
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
But sometimes a guy could just be a 9 to 5 guy, and he can. What was Nene Leakes? Her husband, basically, he paid her way for her to get her dream.
Right.
But she talked shit about him when she got to where she was going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was your support.
Yeah.
That was your startup money, your capital.
Exactly. That's why I say I don't down 9 to 5 dudes. They definitely have ambition too, because I've dated some. They have ambition, but I just me being me, I'm gonna push you to do more. Like, I'm gonna push you to like, don't work for somebody else, work for yourself. Because at the end of the day, what are you gonna leave behind? Like, you're helping somebody else's business. What are you gonna leave behind for your kids, our kids?
A house,
you know,
insurance.
But most people are not bosses though. Like, I was dating a girl, and her folks was trying to push her. She was like she working at Walmart, and she was like, we want her to do this and that. I said, everybody ain't no boss. Everybody don't want to elevate like that. Some people happy with their 9 to 5 and come home to their significant other, take care of their kids. So that ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying?
I get it. I would be okay with that, but at least have some ambition behind it. Like, if you are a 9 to 5, like, just try to grow in some type of way, because I'm a person, I like to grow, and like, where I'm at now, I don't want to be here next year. I like to continue to grow. So just like have some ambition too. But like, I noticed that the ambition come more from like self-employed men or someone building something. But like you said, 9 to 5 men can have ambition too and take care of everything.
And they got
right.
benefits.
What's enough money? What's enough money for you then? If he was let's just say he was just a 9 to 5 and he was gonna stick to that, but he gonna retire. He can end up buying a house, some properties and stuff. What would be a good amount of money for you to just be like, that's cool, you doing your thing? 100K, 150, 200K.
I don't want to be in the, I don't know how to say this, but
you feel like you're going to talk down or something?
No, I'm not going to talk down on nobody. Like, I respect everybody's hustle. But I have 3 kids, so 100K, I think 100K, yeah. And if not that, at least you're like pushing towards that, if that makes sense. But I don't talk down on anybody or whatever they do, but just make sure that you're pushing,
Okay.
What was your other thing? Because you said 3 things, right?
Oh yeah, you did say 3 things.
So a nigga with ambition.
I like someone that can make me laugh. Like, I don't like nobody too serious. You can't goof around or joke around with. I don't like that. But someone that can make me laugh, and someone that can't be walked over. I don't like
pushovers.
Yeah, no. Like,
sassy men.
Yeah, like, put me in my place and put other people in their place when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Don't let me walk all over you.
Okay. Last time you brought positive energy into a negative situation.
Every day.
I would say, I think probably on set. On set, sometimes there can be a lot of mayhem, craziness, but yeah, you just have to keep in mind what you're there for. What's the end picture? What's the end game? Yeah, and just don't let that bother you.
Yeah, so all the qualities you asking for, do you think you have that too?
Definitely, yes. I'm definitely ambitious. Like I said, I'm always looking to grow in any way, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally. Like I'm always looking to grow. And what did I say? Humor. I wouldn't say I'm funny, but I know how to laugh.
Yeah, most women not funny though.
You said what?
Most women ain't funny.
I make people laugh, but I wouldn't call myself a comedian. I'm not Kevin Hart, but I know how to make someone laugh. But what was the third thing? Oh, and walkover. Honestly, I think I grew to not be someone to be walked over. Like, I think back then probably, because I was scared to speak my mind, but now I'm just, I don't know, after a while you just don't care. Yeah.
So you willing to obey?
Okay.
That's kind of man you want.
Like, nah, you can tell me what to do. That don't mean I'm gonna do it.
Right, we can have a conversation. I don't know, when you say obey, it just gives off like whatever he say I'm gonna do. But we can have a conversation and I'll listen. And we can come to a conclusion together.
Alright, so I got a situation. A female and a man are at the liquor store. The guy decides this is what we're gonna drink tonight. Alright, we drinking reposado. But she like, I don't like reposado. Why we not drinking the thing we did last time? And so they kind of do like a back and forth kind of thing. But at the end of it all, they end up with reposado. They taking reposado home.
Okay.
After the situation, he tells his woman, I don't really like all that bickering. I think basically we need to be a united front when we outside. And basically if I say something like, and you disagree with it, you need to tell me later. Do y'all feel like that's right?
But I'm the type of nigga, I like to make women happy, so we would have got both of them.
I like that. That's what Scott said.
Yeah, we just would have got both of them. I like, if it's something that she don't know, let's get a little one of what she don't know, and then one we really like, let's get the big one. Mm-hmm. And then she just try that. Mm-hmm. But I guess he's saying, don't challenge me when we in public.
Yeah.
So she could have been like, yeah, can you get a smaller one? She should have said, she could have changed it. Can you get a smaller one to that one too? Mm-hmm. That's it. But he don't want to be challenged in public. That's all it is.
What you think?
I think it can go, like, you can look at it from both ways. Because he could have a pride issue. Like, why can't I,
run this?
Speak my mind.
Oh, okay. You talking about the girl?
Yeah, like why can't I speak my mind in public? Because I don't know, it could be him with a pride issue. But then again, I get the respect part. Like I don't know, as long as you're being respectful, I don't think it's a problem.
I feel like, why I gotta wait till we get in the car to tell you we need a refund? Like, I don't want to drink reposado.
Right, because we could have saved all this.
Yeah. Because, or I gotta drink this. And at the end of it all, she ended up, like, drinking that for the night.
She liked it?
No, she knew that she didn't like it when she said she didn't like it. But she just got a chaser that would cover up the taste.
Right.
But I think, well,
I guess he didn't have the money, so.
Because I think, like you said, as a man, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get this for me. What do you want? Since you don't want it.
Right.
And she shouldn't have to suggest, or anybody can suggest it, but it's like, if she said, I don't really like this, why can't you say, all right, well, here's a new suggestion since you don't want to have this, versus her being like, well, how about we get a little one and we do this? Like, all right, just take it upon you, man, to fix it.
Is one of your friends or something?
Yeah, somebody else.
And Tony?
Girl, that girl. No, she would definitely get what she wanted. She probably would have just bought the one she wanted.
Okay, so quote, it say, worrying means suffering twice. So I guess the last thing you were worried about.
The last thing I'm worried about?
Yeah.
Being a mom, I'm always worried about my kids. Make sure they're good emotionally, physically. Make sure I'm doing my part to just make sure they're happy.
How old are they?
5, 6, 1.
You having some more?
No, I think I'll do that.
You think, so that means you ain't got your two, so.
I scheduled them to get tied, but my doctor scheduled them to get burned completely, so I would never have the option. You know? So
Have some more, man. Have about 8, 9.
Woo, I just met a lady with 9 kids. I'm
Keep
gonna get my
having
7.
Look, the women that do that, I like to them because it's hard. It is hard, but before, like, if I ever was to think about having another kid, I need my career to be where it needs to be. Like, I just need everything to kind of financially, mentally, I need it to be right.
You doing it alone?
Their fathers definitely support. I'll say that, but I'm not with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than one?
Yes. My last baby is by someone different. My first 2 is by my ex-husband.
Okay. So you want to be married again?
He was Haitian?
No, I never dated a Haitian.
I believe that. I was about to say, I kind of get why.
Yeah.
What about her friends? Are he Haitian?
He's Jamaican or Trinidadian.
They the same? Are they the same?
No.
They're not the same. As far as like they culture, like fight, beating up women.
I don't know. I know they all get drunk.
Okay. And they smoke a lot, from what I see. Okay. Another quote: if a plan doesn't work, change the plan, never the goal. So a plan you had to change to get to your goal.
I feel like I'm always like tweaking my plans to get to my goal because you learn a lot just dealing with people and what's right and what you just learn a lot with businesses, with just dealing with people. If it's like the industry, you learn like what gig is worth going to, what gig is not worth going to.
How do you know?
Going and learning, because sometimes I go to places and I'm just like never again, and other times it's really something that's worth my while. So
what make you say never again?
Because I guess you either go to network or get paid, and if the networking and the pay is not there, then what's the purpose? Yeah, so definitely just.
Okay. So with your marriage, since you brought it up, so did you cheat or like or you was one of them women who just leave because they feel like they could do better?
I think the second one I left because I know I could do better. Did I think about cheating? Yes. But I never did.
Why? What was that about? Like,
me thinking about cheating?
New meat or like, what was?
It's never that.
Some of everything.
It's never that.
Some of everything. At one point, I was unhappy. I let him know I was unhappy, and he wasn't trying to do nothing to fix it.
What did you want him to do? Like,
he was just kind of crazy. So
he was abusive?
He was very abusive in every way. And and then you find someone that's like kind to you and doing everything you want, of course you're gonna want to cheat. And you don't want to be, I just started thinking I don't want to be stuck with him for the rest of my life.
I don't deserve that.
Right. So I just moved on.
How long?
But
okay.
I didn't move on to nobody else. When I did move on, I kind of focused on myself first before I moved on.
How long did y'all date before you got married?
I knew this guy since high school. I knew him since high school. We were friends. We dated for about 2 years before we got married, and we were married for 3 years.
And you ain't know he was crazy?
I did not know he was crazy.
Oh,
it came out the blue. It came out the blue. Like, I was pregnant with my first kid, my daughter.
You locked down.
So, he started when I was at my weakest. Pregnant.
Gotcha, bitch.
Exactly.
Yes, you're on the hook.
Yeah.
That's when they do it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pussies.
I got a different thought on it.
What
But
you
yeah,
mean?
I think it is scary though. Like, you know, I hear like a lot of women. It's like after 17 years or something. That's like a usual number. Like to get with somebody who will leave somebody after that long, and you just be like, damn, like who the fuck want to be starting over? Like, and why wouldn't I think you would? Why you wouldn't do that to me? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if you're not crazy, then it's the reasoning behind it.
Right.
So,
But sometimes it be like, I just I want better. Like, I want better than you type shit.
yeah, I mean, but again, you got to listen to their reasoning, like, before you even get into something with them. If they were like, oh, he just wasn't making me happy and whatever, that's kind of basic. It's like you wasn't willing to work that out and find a way to be happy.
Yeah, but
somebody who was abused.
But we not theme parks though. Like it's like y'all think we like theme parks and we supposed to keep y'all happy. It's like you might fall out of love. It be supposed to be periods of time where you're not happy, but you supposed to stay. You get what I'm saying?
As long as you working at it. Like nobody wants to stay here if it seems like nothing's going to get better. Like, yes, we are human and people are going to grow and change and stuff. But if there's nothing happening in order to try to get back to what we were, why am I here? Unhappy.
But I'm saying, so if you go to a guy and just say it, but you not writing nothing down or like, hey, we gonna do this
we do
but
that.
if you just saying stuff like, hey, I'm not happy. Like,
nah, we do that. That's the thing about women. I was saying that today. Like, we will tell you exactly what we need in order for it to be better. We'll write it down, send it in a text, send it with a carrier pigeon, however many times we need to do it. And then it's when we mad, screaming, losing our peace that men are like, oh, I'm going to fix it now. And then you want to do something, but then it's temporary because you didn't genuinely want to change from the beginning. Because if you did, you would listen to my carrier pigeon.
And I also think that people stay in those relationships for so long when they're not happy because they don't got a house together, they got a car, they got kids, they got all of this stuff together. Like trying to get a divorce is harder than just going through.
I would just rather like meet a good person who just all about commitment. You get what I'm saying? Instead of like, I don't want to be basing it off of love because that shit it come and go. You know?
Yeah.
The worst get back you done and the worst get back was done to you.
That I've done?
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all gonna get me in trouble.
Me? I didn't answer the question at all.
I think that the worst get back, but it's not even a get back because I wasn't in a relationship. But that was somebody that we were seeing each other for a long time. Mm-hmm. And then I guess things start crumbling, so just went.
You start doing your thing.
Started doing my thing, and of course he wasn't happy about it, but it was just like it is what it is.
You're not happy. The theme part wasn't fun no more.
It wasn't fun.
I'm cool.
So what's your usual complaint that guys say to you?
About me?
Yeah.
That I don't show enough emotion. Like I'm not.
Not affectionate?
Affectionate. Like I'm affectionate like during sex and stuff. Or after sex, cuddle. But like when it comes to, I don't know, they walk in the room, I'm not like running to hug or none of that.
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm supposed to be happy to see a man.
I'd be happy to see him, but hey, hey, I don't know. I don't know.
You're a tough love child.
I don't know what it is. It might go back to my childhood, but we don't want to go there.
I'm crying.
So it's hard for you to do, or you just don't want to do it?
I feel like for me to do it, it would have to be like he would have to
pull it out of you.
Initiate it. Like if walk in the room, like he would have to initiate it. Then I know, okay, when he walk in the room, he wants to hug. Yeah,
he gotta show you first.
Yeah, basically.
Because it was something on Instagram. It's like the room should light up when your significant other come in the room.
And I'm not saying it do, but I guess I'm not good at showing it, if that makes sense.
It just need to tell it to your face. It don't translate to your face. It's just on the inside.
Yeah, I guess. According to them, I guess.
No big smile or nothing. Okay, if you ask someone for the truth and you already know the answer and they lie, do you call them out on it or do you just take a note of it?
I take note. I'll be quiet about it for a minute before, but that's my problem though. I'm real nice till I'm real mean. Everything just come out. That's my problem.
I don't know how to be quiet.
You don't?
I want to be quiet real bad. Especially, it's like the longer you quiet, the more you find out. So like, I be wanting to be quiet. Like sometimes I say it too soon. I'm like, damn, I could have found out more stuff.
I think that's my purpose. I be wanting to find out more. What else are you lying to me about? If you think I didn't catch it the first time, you're gonna get more comfortable at doing it. So I want to know what else you lying about.
So if you know a guy about to go cheat, do you try to stop him or do you just be like, okay, that's what we doing?
Now that's hard. That is hard. That's
I haven't
hard.
been in that situation. I probably just like.
I have.
You said you'll let it happen?
No,
Yeah, I probably have.
I just was like, this girl I used to date, she used to put on a dress every time she used to take her kids to their grandma's house, but her baby daddy was over there. So she used to fuck him, and one day she put on the dress. I said, you must be taking them over to their grandma's house. And she was like, yeah, and I just laughed. And I was like, this shit over. I just said it to myself. But I didn't say nothing about it. I just like giggled.
Strong heart. I'll be ready to fight then because you taking it too far.
I probably laugh too.
You can't stop nobody from cheating.
You can't, but I don't know. If I really like am in love with that person, it'll hurt me to see them go do that. So I'll probably try to stop it. But then again, you can't really stop it. If that's what they want to do, they're gonna do it. Regardless.
Because it was a quote on what was it, Facebook? The guy said, if I'm about to cheat, what's calling me 51 times gonna do? Like,
Right.
I'm still gonna do it.
No, for real. Yeah, I probably just laugh and like the same way you did. Like I'm done. I separate myself from something real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. The last person to play with your emotions and the last person to play with your money.
Your money.
Yeah.
And what hurt more?
My money. The last person to play
Money
with
always
my
come back
emotions.
down.
Mine is my intelligence. I don't care about either one as much as my intelligence. I play with my intelligence. I'm smart.
Right.
I'm too smart for this.
The last person to play with my money, a designer, well, quote unquote designer, play with my money, and I was just like, okay.
You paid for something and didn't get it?
Yeah, basically. I paid for something, didn't get it. He tried to like twist everything up, like I'm just slow, but I know, like I listen when people talk, so yeah, I paid and then tried to send me some merchandise, but I was just like, you know what, keep it, because I'm not going to put your stuff on and promote it when I know who you are. And yeah, that's the last person that played with my money. The last person to play with my heart, I don't know, because I haven't allowed that, honestly.
Why not?
I just don't get too vulnerable with people, and I've been focused on my career, so I have my friends, and that's it.
So my guy friends?
Like, I wouldn't say, like, I have my person that I can call if I need to, you know.
He married?
No.
If you need your back broke.
Yes. If I need to bend it over real quick, I got my
Okay.
person to call. But, yeah, I don't, yeah.
Okay, something that was said to you as a kid that you'll never forget.
That was said to me? One of my teachers was like real young. I was in a school fashion show. She was like, okay, She said something about like I'm gonna see you like when like I'm gonna be a model or something. She's like I'm gonna see you, and I never forgot that, and that kind of inspired me to this day. So
We like her.
What about you, Kay?
What is it? Somebody said to me when I was younger.
Yeah.
When my stepdad tried to tell me I couldn't sing when we watching American Idol, and I was like, why would you try to kill my dream? I'm a kid. Like, why you coming at me like that?
Because I know you see all these adults around here who be singing, and you be like, what the fuck, nigga?
And a lot of them be making money because look at Ice JJ Fish. That man make money and albums, and he can't sing.
That's one out of a
Plenty people out here who
One out
can't
of
sing.
10
you need a
million.
good beat. You just
I'm
want a
trying to
good
tell
beat
you,
and rhythm.
and a nice little support system, and they gonna buy your stuff and support you.
Exactly.
I probably could have practiced singing and got singing lessons and held some notes.
Let me hear something. Let me see
No.
was he lying.
No, I'm gonna sing on the next week. I'm gonna sing. I gotta practice a song.
Something you tolerated in the past, but never again.
Something I tolerated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned how to love myself. I learned what I want. I learned what I need, and I'll never tolerate anyone to steer me away from that.
What you need?
What I need, as far as what, like a relationship or anything.
I guess to be happy.
What I need my career going on the right path. I need to be a good mother to my kids, and I just need to have that self-love, and I won't let no one steer me from that.
Amen.
Okay.
I need some deep from time to time.
I'm crying. You don't need it. You just want it.
I think I be needing it
That's the
sometimes,
person
man.
Okay, if it's no proof, if it's, do you believe the voices in your head or your friends if they telling you like your man is cheating?
Both. I'm gonna go back and forth with both of them.
I'm gonna have to battle it.
Yeah.
I'm cracking up.
But normally, if you have good friends, your good friends won't lie. But I know females that, they'll pretend to be your friend and kind of sort of be hating and want to tell you everything that your man's doing wrong. But if you have like a good, solid friend that, you know this person is genuine, then yeah, you should go with it. Go with what they're telling you.
I think if you get one of them girls who like a flunky, like she go with whatever her friends say. But if she like the leader out the pack, she don't give a fuck what her friends say. But I usually get the flunky. So whatever they say, she going with it.
Okay.
Okay, it's a quote that say, someone I once loved gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this was a gift too. So I guess tell me if you could relate to that quote. Has that happened to
A
you?
box full of darkness. That was profound.
All right. I can relate to that. Yeah.
And what's the example? Like, what happened?
And this could be anybody or.
First thing come to mind.
First thing that came to mind, my ex-husband. Yeah. He, I guess if you use that metaphorically, a box full of darkness. But it helped me along the way. I became stronger, and it helped me realize what I want, what I need. And I just been a hustler ever since. A hustler and just on top of everything.
So is it so it could be a good thing, domestic violence, then if it makes you stronger in the end, right?
Oh my God.
I wouldn't say it's a good thing, but I know some women
positive too, right?
Some women don't survive that though.
That's
so
a fact.
some women do not survive that, so it's never a good thing. But the women that has made it out, I feel like they're stronger. Yep, because they survived that. That's something they survived.
Okay. What you think, Kay?
don't know, man. I agree with her. Some people don't survive it. Or, yeah, some people, because men go through domestic violence too. So, okay, he over there yelling that he got beat up too. So
get out. Y'all seen?
I don't know if it's because maybe it's niggas who wear glasses. Because if you wear glasses, girls like to hit you. They like to hit you for some reason.
He missing a lens. Look, you still messing with the shorty?
Nah, that's how I got custody of my daughter. My ex-wife beat me up, and I had pictures.
I know that's right.
So when you say the darkness in the box, and there's positivity in it, there's always a silver lining, and I can find the positivity because I got full custody.
Yeah.
Of my child. And child support, which she does not pay.
Which she does not pay. He's saying child support she don't pay. That's hilarious. It's okay. You getting backlash from all the men that we don't get to pay for.
No, I'm good. It's been 13 years now, so I'm cool.
You holding it down.
Yeah.
You strong. Maybe domestic violence do make you strong then.
Yeah. More people should do it. I'm saying it's positive.
Oh, God!
No.
At the end, I mean.
No.
Hey, yo. I need that clip. That was great. It was terrible.
I mean, I had it in my family.
I didn't see no domestic violence, but I dealt with it. And yeah, I came out strong, but I knew I was strong before I went through that, so.
Okay, what are things you should only talk to God about?
Everything. Everything. Take everything to God, bro. Because people can't do nothing about it.
I'm saying so, because you know how some women tell their best friend everything, so you feel like you shouldn't let them know what's going on? You just tell God and just talk about.
I've been working on that lately. Like, when I think about something or something bothers me and I grab my phone, I'll be like, ooh, my fault, God. So look, this is how I'm feeling. And I mean, within minutes of me talking to God, I feel better. My friends, like, I get to talk about it and whatever, but I probably still feel my feelings. That just happened to me yesterday. Not to take this over my bed, I want you to answer. Yesterday, I had an issue just on my mind. And I called my best friend. I called my best friend to talk about it. She didn't answer the phone. So I'm like, God, I'm going to give it to you in just a second, but I know you're going to fix it, and I kind of just want to talk about it real quick. So I called Scat. When I called Scat, he had none of the answers that I needed. Like, he was, like, close. He was trying to help, but it's like, this didn't help me at all. I wasn't able to get it out how I wanted to. So now I'm like, I knew I should have just took this to God. And I told him that. And he was like, yeah, you probably should have got off the phone and gave it to God. And I felt bad. I was like, I guess I don't care no more. And just, it was gone.
So you feel like you always call him for solutions, or you just want him to listen most of the time?
I want him to listen, but to be able to relate and understand where I'm coming from, which is why I prefer to call my best friend, because she knows me, how I think, how like I relate to other stuff. So she gonna understand where I'm coming from when I say stuff, versus he's gonna try to probably give me a solution that
you don't want.
Yeah.
Do you tell him that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be like, thank you. I don't try to be rude about it or whatever. I just be like, thank you. But he gets from my reaction that it wasn't what I wanted.
So shouldn't you just tell him?
He knows.
I'm saying, should you tell him before you start the conversation? I
want you to just listen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could possibly help, but I don't think it's gonna help because we don't think the same way. We don't think the same. Okay. But back to you.
I think, well, going off what you said, I think that, your friends and whoever else you talk to, they're human. Mm-hmm. They're human, they're imperfect, so they're going to go probably off of their experience and emotions. But with God, he's a spirit, and he knows, like, way more, like, he knows everything. Yeah. So, the advice you can get from God, or just the comfort you can get from God, will always be different from what you would get from a human being. Mm-hmm. So definitely take your problems to God.
God talk to you, or you just?
Huh?
I mean, does God actually talk to you?
Does God talk? I feel like some things that I talk to God about, he answers it like in more of a physical way. Like he doesn't talk to me, but like maybe I prayed for this, and then it may not be the exact thing, but it could be like something that I didn't realize I needed that I got, you know? And yeah, that's how he answers my prayers, I feel like.
Okay, the last promise you kept and the last promise you wrote to yourself and a loved one.
In a loved one?
Yeah.
The last promise I kept and the last promise I wrote. Something I know never to say to anyone that like I'll always be with you. Never do that.
No woman does.
Cause when it's time to go, it's time to go. That's a promise I think I wrote, but a promise that I kept. I always keep my promise to being loyal and faithful. I never cheated on anyone.
Life?
In life?
Yeah.
No, I never cheated on anybody.
What's wrong with you?
I've never cheated.
Why you say what's
right?
That's not normal. That's basically what I'm saying. That's not normal for women not to cheat.
I'm sorry. It shouldn't be. But I mean, I understand why women do cheat. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah, I understand why women cheat.
I can't understand it.
But when it's that time,
you a cheater.
Who cheat? You cheat.
You cheat.
I am saved.
Child, and still cheating.
I have found the Lord.
And still cheating.
Okay, I guess Kay, go ahead.
What's something that we didn't ask you that you feel like our audience should know about you before you go?
Well, something that you didn't ask that the audience should know.
Even if we did ask you, what's something our audience should know about you since you're on the platform? Give them you.
Yeah, they like to know women's body counts and stuff like that too.
Jesus.
You don't want to know my body at this point. What my audience? I'm very easy to work with. In any platform, I'm very easy to work with, and of course, you guys know my IG name, LaEah_JAE, and I'm just a down to earth person, loyal to everyone, friends, my family, whoever I'm in a relationship with, I'm just very loyal to them.
So it's always the guy then.
I mean, everybody has their everybody has their thing. Imperfection, yes. But I won't say it's never me, but it's mostly them. So yeah, I think that's what. Yeah. Follow me.
Okay, so literally it's no pressure. We appreciate you coming through, and we'll see y'all in a minute. And we'll be back. Okay, we pause a few seconds for the picture.
Picture?
Yeah.
Okay.